We the People. What makes America strong? The power of community. Part 3.
So, Mark, we've played games, we've built memory palaces, we've role-played with Officer Sirius. How's your brain feeling?
Honestly, like a circus. Fireworks in my living room, Lincoln barging into my bathroom, skyscrapers in Philadelphia. But I remember everything.
That's the beauty of it. The wilder the circus, the stronger the memory. But let's add one last layer, the memory web.
A web, like a spider.
Exactly. Spiders weave connections, and so should we. Facts and dates don't exist alone. They're all tied together. If you remember one, it helps you remember the others.
Okay, I'm listening.
Let's take an example. July 4th, 1776, the Declaration of Independence. That connects to the idea of freedom, which later connects to Abraham Lincoln in 1863, freeing enslaved people with the Emancipation Proclamation. That connects forward to Martin Luther King, Jr. in the 1960s, fighting for civil rights.
So it's like a chain reaction?
Yes, but not just a chain. It's a whole web. Each event reinforces the other. When you think of freedom, you can bounce across the web. 1776, 1863, 1963.
Oh, I like that. And I could even add 2001. When America showed resilience after the September 11th attacks, different kind of freedom, but still connected.
Brilliant. And that's the point. You create your own web of connections. The stronger the web, the harder it is to forget.
It's like turning history into Velcro. Everything sticks to everything else.
Perfect metaphor. Want to try weaving a quick web?
Sure.
Okay, start with the Constitution, 1787. What's connected?
The Bill of Rights, 1791, like its little sibling.
Good. And what does the Bill of Rights connect to?
Freedom of speech, religion, press. Oh wait, that's also connected to the First Amendment.
Yes, and freedom of speech connects forward to the civil rights movement, people protesting, marching, speaking out.
Which connects to Martin Luther King, Jr., who connects to Abraham Lincoln, who connects back to the Civil War and emancipation. Wow, it's like a giant circle.
Exactly. Once you see the circle, you stop fearing memorization because you're not memorizing random dots. You're drawing a map.
That feels way easier than trying to force each number into my head.
And that's the secret. When you go into the test, you don't just have isolated answers. You have a web of stories, and you can grab any thread you need.
I think I just felt my brain click.
That's the sound of confidence.
Okay, Anne, I have to admit something. At first, I thought this test was just a giant list of trivia, like Jeopardy, but scarier.
A lot of people feel that way, but you've learned it's not trivia, it's the storybook of America.
Right. Every date, every fact, it's a chapter.
Exactly. Think of the test like sitting down with a book. Chapter 1, Independence. Chapter 2, Constitution. Chapter 3, Struggles for Freedom. Chapter 4, America in the World Wars.
And the final chapters are about today: democracy, rights, responsibilities.
Beautiful. And when you think of it as a storybook, memorization changes. You don't just learn numbers, you learn plot points.
Like July 4th, 1776 isn't just a date, it's the climax of Chapter 1.
Yes, and December 7th, 1941, Pearl Harbor. That's the shocking twist in the middle of the book.
And September 11th, 2001. That's the chapter I actually lived through.
Exactly. And because you lived through it, you already know the story. That's another key. Some answers are already in your memory from experience.
True. I don't need a memory trick for 2001. I'll never forget that day.
And that shows you how emotion makes memory permanent, which is why we wrapped other dates in emotion: fireworks, skyscrapers, Lincoln with a toothbrush.
That's brilliant. It's like giving old stories new emotions.
Yes, and the final piece is reflection. When you look at all these facts, don't just ask, what's the answer? Ask, what does this mean for me as a new citizen?
So, like, 1787 isn't just when the Constitution was written. It's the blueprint I'm choosing to live under now.
Exactly. 1776 isn't just a date. It's the moment America declared its right to exist. And now, by becoming a citizen, you're saying, I'm part of that ongoing story.
Wow, that actually makes me proud.
Good. Because the test isn't just about passing, it's about belonging.
And suddenly, memorizing doesn't feel like a chore. It feels like getting to know my new family history.
That's the most beautiful way to put it. So, Mark, we've gone from sticky notes on your fridge to building entire memory palaces, from dreading trivia to weaving a storybook. How do you feel now?
Honestly, like I've gone on a road trip through American history, and now I have snapshots in my brain instead of random numbers.
That's the transformation. You don't just know the answers, you feel them.
And I kind of love that, because at first I was just trying to pass. Now I actually care about the answers.
That's the spirit of citizenship. The test is the doorway, but beyond it is participation, responsibility, and pride.
You've convinced me. I'm not just cramming facts. I'm preparing to join a story bigger than myself.
Beautifully said. And that's what I want every student to feel. Because memorization isn't about stuffing your brain, it's about unlocking the meaning behind the facts.
Can I tell you the 3 big lessons I'm taking away?
Please do.
First, turn facts into vivid images: fireworks, skyscrapers, toothbrush Lincolns. Second, link everything into patterns and webs, families of history. And third, see the test as a story, not trivia.
Perfect summary. And with those 3 tools, you'll not only pass, you'll enjoy the journey.
Anne, I feel ready, not just for the test, but for citizenship itself.
That makes me happier than you know, because in the end, this process isn't about dates. It's about people like you joining the American story.
Thank you for guiding me through it.
My pleasure. And to everyone studying out there, remember, every date is a spark, every answer a thread in the web of America. Learn them, feel them, and carry them with pride. Because citizenship isn't just a test, it's a celebration of belonging.
Well said, Anne. And for once, I can't wait to take a test.
Then my work here is done.